In this video I'm going to show you how I made my own little printing shed and how I protect myself from the policeman. Step 1. Convert shed. First things first, I needed to evict the local residents, of which there were many, and chuck down some leftover laminate flooring. I then screwed in 2 wooden beams on either side of the shed and just shoved in a bit of MDF on top of it. This now gives me one large continuous worktop, and all I have to do now is cut a space for myself to fit into the shed, and that will be the shape of the worktop done. Now that I can actually get into the shed without crawling, I added a few more supports to give it enough strength so it can actually hold the printers I want to put on it. With all of that done, it was time to give it a quick coat of paint and introduce the printers to their new home. The shed is now finished and I am dead happy with the result. It is so much easier to do things now. So either side of me I've got things I can quickly grab if I need to put some gloves on or clean something up, and there's ample space in front of me for me to have the printers and a space for me to get them off the plate and also put them into the curing machine. With the leftover MDF I managed to make a handy little pegboard at the back there, so now getting my tools couldn't be easier. This conversion has been incredibly simple and easy to do, which is brilliant because now it's a vast improvement from the way I used to do it, where I simply used a shelf that was free in my parents' garage. And I will now use my newly created printing shed to solve the second problem in this video: the policeman. You see, the problem is where I'm from, fun is actually illegal. So as far as the police are concerned, this building could either be this, but it could also be this. My little shed, which used to be something that you might keep a lawnmower in, is now a building which has a power cable running to it, has UV lights in it, and also gives off a heat signature. None of this being helped by the neighbours having sightings of me running towards the shed like an excited child on Christmas morning, looking like a happy version of Walter White. Which genuinely is still something I do every single time I think a print is finished. So with hours of careful contemplation, research and design work, I came up with something that should ward off anyone who thinks that my new shed is a little bit sus.